Coming up, we'll take a look at Microsoft StaffHub and recent updates. StaffHub is purpose-built for the Firstline workforce to manage their workday and get more done. If you're new to Microsoft StaffHub, it allows you to easily view your work schedules and communicate with your team. And managers can quickly create, publish, and manage team schedules. They can simplify sharing of content and training resources, and easily add and remove team members, keeping access to company information secure. Now let me show you the recent updates we've added to StaffHub based on your feedback. StaffHub now incorporates native clock in and clock out with GPS location awareness, allowing team members to easily record their attendance at work. So here I've arrived at work and can easily see my upcoming shifts. Once I'm on site, I can quickly clock in to start my day by clicking on the time clock button. Once there, I can press the button to start my shift. You'll see the clock start recording my time. I can also see this when I go back to my shifts. At the end of my shift, I can simply clock out by clicking on the time, taking me back to the clock out screen. Press the button and my shift is over. This saves me time versus a traditional punch card system or the need to switch between multiple tools. I can also look at my time card to see my recent work history. This is great for managers too, as the time and attendance data is provided to managers to track employee hours. From the manager console, I can export that data to Excel. It even shows whether the clock ins and clock outs were done on site. I'll explain how that was set up. By going back to the manager's console and into settings, you can enable geolocation by going to time clock setup, checking this box, and entering your address. Now that I'm on site and clocked in, I can quickly see any tasks that have been assigned to me and others. This new capability helps make sure that management can communicate the most important things to get done. StaffHub also provides the flexibility for any Firstline worker to add new tasks and assign them to anyone on the team. As I go in to create a task, I start by describing what needs to get done. For example, a customer just asked about a recent toaster recall. I'll have someone in customer service look into it. When I assign the task, StaffHub conveniently shows who is on shift right now. I can see that Christy in customer service is, so we'll assign the task to her. I can also easily add a photo to help communicate which model is in question. As I go back and look at the tasks assigned to me, I see that my manager, Isaiah, wants me to run a midday sales total. If I have a question about the task, I can easily chat with the person who created the task and ask any questions. In this case, I want to check in with Isaiah and see if I should wait until the 3 o'clock update. Once I have completed the task, I just mark it as complete. While we continue to simplify schedule and task management, we're also making it easier to connect you to corporate news to keep you up to date and in the know. Important announcements are often printed and posted in break rooms, and many times that information gets stale quickly and is very manual to manage. By connecting StaffHub and Outlook, you can now receive corporate announcements sent from management through email and have them appear directly inside StaffHub. For example, yesterday I sent an email to the team recognizing the Employee of the Month. I simply wrote the message in Outlook as I would any other email, sending to an alias attached to the modern group associated with the team. StaffHub then connects the employees to their group so that messages to that alias can show up in their StaffHub. And when I flip over to my phone, this is what the message looks like inside of StaffHub. All this can be done without the company necessarily providing an email address to their Firstline employees. Not only are we working hard to bring the value of Office 365 to the Firstline worker, but we have also made it possible for companies to extend the reach of their other line of business applications to the Firstline workers through Power Apps. This brings the single purpose-built experience to everything the Firstline worker needs into one place, StaffHub. The power of the Power App integration is that right from StaffHub, I can send the user to a completely different application, all through a single sign-on experience. This uses modern auth to ensure that the connection is secure. While the employee goes to a separate app, he or she never actually leaves StaffHub. Power Apps is one way we provide extensibility to other applications. We also recently announced the availability of an API that will allow you to integrate StaffHub with existing workforce management systems. We'll continue adding capabilities to StaffHub, and you can try it out today using the link shown and set up a team. Give us your feedback on User Voice, where you can also track the status of new capabilities. Thanks for watching.